Well, here I am in my photo montage show called Targets. And all of these works were made in 2008. I started in January of 2008 and finished all towards the end of the year. First of all, we've got Liza. This is target number 1. And you know, I had images of the cabaret around for a really long time, and it was just a matter of finding the right way to use them. I don't know if you can tell, but she's got drugs coming out of her belly and her head. There's actually several of Liza Minnelli that I did. Here we have another. Slip It To Me, which is with a Richard Hamilton and a Jean Davis painting. I've got a few of Liz Taylor as well. Here she is with a Delacroix and 4 targets. And then over here we've got another Liz Taylor with another Delacroix. Like I said, I did several of Liza Minnelli. Here she is with a carousel or a Ferris wheel of cocktails. Carole Lombard, who died in a plane crash. There's a few contemporary women. Here's one of Kate Moss, which I've used with a saint, with a medieval piece. And Russian soldiers in the background. One of my favorite women, but kind of a difficult one to put into a target, because, you know, she's not just a babe. She kind of came from the babe status and became other things. But this was when she was still very much the babe. She's got this is a sort of a calendar piece, a pin-up piece from Cat Ballou, promo piece from Cat Ballou, so that's an early film, early 60s. And she's there with the American flag in the background. I don't do many anonymous pieces. I'm not really that interested in making the anonymous woman, but this one worked really well. And she was from a Yank magazine, so that's an old World War II service magazine, and you know, she must have been the pinup for the month. And we used her, just put barcodes with her, that's it. And I like the sepia tone. There's not a lot of color with this one. This was kind of more how I used to montage, not a lot of color. I also have several of Natalie Wood, Someone Who Drowned. All of the pieces with Natalie Wood have water. And there's a couple pieces of Marilyn, who, of course, she's just so great. This was a blue target that I had. I should get more of these because I really love this blue. And so here she is with one of these Indian Shivas. Here's the other one of Marilyn. She's got all the drugs. Tina Turner with an image, famous image from the Civil Rights Movement. I think actually Andy Warhol also used the same picture for his race riots. The postcard image, Susan Hayward, who of course is so well known for I Want to Live. She's kind of a desperado. This is Cigarette Smoke. Another current pop star, Lindsay Lohan. Here we've got another one of Natalie Wood. And then Naomi Campbell, and you know, sometimes I use art history, and if you look closely at this, you can see that there's all these cuts, these Lucio Fontana cuts, and which I think was maybe kind of appropriate for her. When I was looking at this image, I wasn't even sure if I would use it, But then on that day, she got arrested. And it just seemed like I was meant to work with her for a while. And I've got a few other collages that I want to make with her. And what else we have here? Jean Harlow, tragic story. And it's with Joe Goodstairs here. So again, this little references to art history. This one also has reference to art history because here we are, Anne Margaret, probably during her Viva Las Vegas years. But she's with the John Chamberlain sculpture in the background. And of course, if you know anything about Anne Margaret, she had a huge crash, a terrible accident in Las Vegas. She was, someone stole an airplane to get her to LA to a plastic surgeon and save her face. Her face is kind of considered a miracle that it survived. So pretty simple photo montage, but I think just the two images works really well. And the last piece in this exhibition is Yvette Mimieux, who was in that film Where the Boys Are. So here she is with all the boys. And right behind her, that background, is a Bridget Riley.